Hello and welcome to another update video about WTI. So the market hasn't really moved much since my last update. The wave count hasn't changed at all. I think it just played out the waves. So the primary scenario is still for one more low. It just at the moment seems to be the most likely scenario for me, just because this move up looks a bit messy, it looks a bit corrective, but the move down looks also corrective. Okay, so we could give it a chance, really, to perform and rally in the yellow count, and the long-term low has formed here in this wave 2 after a wave 1 top formed in September. Yeah, so the low could be in, absolutely, but I mentioned already in the last video, I need to see evidence for it. It broke below the 78.6 retracement level, which was somewhere here. I did remove it now from the chart, but it broke briefly below that, indicating weakness. But yeah, we have 3 waves down, okay? So this could be an A, B, C structure, but it would need to prove it that something more bullish is going on. And how could it do that? Well, I'd like to see a convincing break above $78.12, but that's the same message I already gave you in the last update. For now, I assume actually that this 4th wave is still unfolding. Now, please remember, 4th waves could turn into triangles. I just say that because I see the move up was corrective, the move down was corrective, and I cannot confirm that the wave 4 has topped. I can really only consider that if we get a break below the last swing low at $69.34, then the wave 4 could have topped already. But I think already in the last video I shared with you that what we'd like to have is maybe here A, B, C. But we don't need it, but that's one likely option. And important is that a wave 4 should ideally not sustain above the 50% retracement level at $78.12. So very simple. If we get a sustained break above $78.12, I'm probably going to start to watch for higher in a 3rd wave rally that would eventually break above $95. Until then, another low seems very, very likely and is my working wave count, my preferred scenario, but takes a break below $69.30 to confirm further. And I can only give you really a target for that 5th wave once the wave 4 has really topped, but we can put something on the chart that gives us an orientation. So I just take the last high. Yeah, we talk about probably, I'd be watching sort of the area around $61.90. Let me see if there is another way. So yeah, probably $65.17 to $61.19 seem reasonable downside targets initially. Can always extend further, but they would be the first targets. So let's take a look at Brent Crude. A very similar story, looks a bit more messy. Also a lot of weakness, broke below that 78.6 retracement level. The yellow count is still bullish, so we have 3 waves down. It's very important, not 5. At least not clear 5. So if we consider 3 waves down, then yeah, also here, similar story. Wave 4 could extend a little bit, but a sustained break above the $82.36 level would indicate that the yellow count is playing out. And this could still extend a little higher, absolutely, in wave 4. Wave 4 might form a triangle. But for me, the downside pressure is high until the market breaks above that $82.36 level. And a move below $74.77 would suggest really that the wave 4 has topped. Until then, I cannot really consider the wave 4 as topped. And if we talk about downside targets, if we get another low, and take the length of the wave 1 here, go to the current end of the wave 4. Again, it's a moving target, could still change a little bit. So that's one way of measuring it. $70.80 would be one key target. The other way of measuring would give us around about $68.44. So 2 levels that are very close to each other. I haven't got anything clearly impulsive to the upside. And due to the weakness, I really need to see that break above resistance to start to assume that wave 2 is bottomed and that the price could send us in the next few months above $96. Until then, a lot of weakness, and also that sort of, yeah, I mean, the retracement towards those low points back from April, May, it just shows the weakness in the chart. So one more low seems likely to complete this correction. that's my update about WTI. Hope you, and oil in general. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you're interested in daily updates about the S&P 500, as well as regular updates about stocks, check out our stocks and S&P 500 service. You can find the link in the description. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.